A quick disclaimer before we begin. If you're driving, operating machinery, or responsible for anyone under the age of consent, pause this now. Come back when you can close your eyes without guilt. So here's the thing. I've been thinking about pain. Not the philosophical kind, the physical kind. The kind that shows up in your hands, your wrists, your shoulders. The kind that makes you wonder if you're doing something wrong. I realized something. Pain isn't the enemy, it's the messenger. The problem isn't the message, it's that we've forgotten how to listen. So this hypnosis isn't about making pain disappear, it's about changing your relationship to it. Because when you stop fighting pain, something interesting happens. It starts to soften. Not because you've given up, because you've finally started listening. If you're here for that, welcome. If you're just curious, also welcome. So if it's safe for you to do so, we'll begin. Find a place where you can be comfortable, where your body can be at ease for a little while. Sitting or lying down, whatever feels right for you today. And if it's safe to do so, you might allow your eyes to close, just to let the world soften for a moment. Just to let yourself arrive here. And sometimes when the mind realizes it doesn't have to control the environment, it becomes willing to settle. Not forced, just willing. So you might allow one slower breath now. Not to change anything, just to notice what slowing down feels like. And as you settle, you might become aware of sounds around you, inside the room or outside. Distant traffic, footsteps, a fridge humming, or maybe just quiet. That's perfectly fine, because each time you notice a distraction, you can simply let that be a reminder to come back. Back to your breathing, to the sound of my voice. Each small return settling you a little further. And now you might notice that your body already knows how to regulate. It's something it does naturally when you allow it. You might notice the weight of your body resting, supported, held. Perhaps you notice the places where you've been holding tension. Your hands, wrists, shoulders, and you might allow them to soften just a little or a lot. However much feels right. And with each breath, you may find yourself settling, not trying, just allowing deeper and deeper. The way water finds its own level, the way snow melts into a stream, effortless. Now imagine a snowy landscape, not cold in a harsh way, cold in a clean way. The kind of cold that makes everything feel still. And in the middle of this landscape there's a stream, not frozen, just flowing. Slowly, gently. The water is clear, cold, clean. And it's been flowing this way for a long time, longer than you've been alive, longer than your pain. Now imagine placing your hand in that stream, just for a moment, not to numb the pain, to listen to it. To let the cold water carry away what doesn't need to stay. The tension, the holding, The story you've been telling yourself about how hard this is. Not all at once, just a little. And as you do, you might notice something. The stream doesn't judge the pain. It doesn't try to fix it. It just flows. And that flow is the nervous system's natural state. Not stuck, not frozen, just moving. I don't know if you've ever noticed how the body can let go of tension just by being noticed. But maybe you have, and maybe you haven't. Either way, you can allow yourself to feel that now. Because when you stop fighting the pain, you give it permission to move. And when it moves, something else can take its place. Not cure, not resolution, just ease. A lot of people can easily breathe and relax, even in challenging situations. And as you breathe, you might notice that the relaxation can spread. From your hands to your wrists, from your wrists to your shoulders, from your shoulders to wherever else needs to soften. Not because you're forcing it, because you're allowing it. Inner Seagull said that carpal tunnel is wanting to be numb, blocking the energy flow. And edema is holding on to hurts from the past. I don't know if that's true for you, but I'm wondering if there's something you've been holding on to that's ready to be released. Something that doesn't need to be held anymore. Not because you're weak, because you're ready. The past doesn't leave until you've fully heard what it's trying to say. And when you hear it, it can soften, just like the snow softening into the stream. Now imagine yourself a little further ahead. Not years, just weeks. Or months. A version of you that has stopped fighting pain. That listens to it instead. Not as an enemy, as a guide. Notice how that version of you moves through the day. Not rushed. Not bracing. Just flowing. Like the stream. That version of you isn't special. They just practiced. One breath at a time. One moment of softening at a time. One recognition that pain is a signal, not a sentence. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5, allowing you to return fully alert, bringing with you the calm you've created here. But before that, if something in this session landed for you, if you felt even a small shift, and you're curious about what happens when you stop fighting and start listening, the link is below for one-on-one hypnosis or coaching. It's not for everyone, just for the ones who are ready. No pressure. Just an open door. One, awareness returning to the room around you. 2, a gentle sense of well-being spreading through your body. 3, eyes beginning to open whenever they feel ready. 4, feeling alert and refreshed. 5, wide awake, fully present, and carrying something quiet with you into the rest of your day. The stream is still flowing, and now, so are you.